Hey, good morning, peeps. Getting back on the trail. I'm behind Encyclopedia Brown, the famous Encyclopedia Brown, who camped down at the spring below me. I was the only one at my campsite. Second year in a row. It feels like a good campsite, but nobody ever stays there. Maybe it's kind of exposed, but yeah, it was nice last night at least. So yeah, we're headed out. We're the late goers. Everybody else left a couple hours ago, but we like to take our time. So we're about to hit the Trevor Spikes area, and hopefully it's not too bad, but we shall see. And yeah, overall pretty good night's rest. Encyclopedia Brown, you have any thoughts for us? She's like, a little bit of snow, a lot of snow. We want some water. She made me feel better. She said everybody in her group was kind of struggling yesterday too, so that's always good to know. But yeah, I'll show you the view in the back. Nice, had a nice sunrise this morning. I could see it from my tent. That was cool. So anyway, let's get up the trail and see what today brings. Definitely going to be a lot of climbing again, and a search for water again, and just the usual desert San Jacinto stuff. Okay, we hit the first little area of snow. Encyclopedia Brown is doing it with no spikes. Still pretty firm, it looks like. Whoops, careful. And now I'm going to go across, but I'm not going to film. Okay, I put on my spikes and made it across. Ooh, it's a little sketchier for me than most, just because I'm so heavy. Like, I just want to take the whole mountain down with me sometimes. But I made it, and as you can see, very, very dangerous. For those that didn't see last year, this is the area where Trevor Lard was killed a few years ago with no spikes or anything. It's just a tough spot. Like, it's always like the last spot to melt too. I kind of feel like they could just maybe make the area safer somehow, the minor reroute or something. But anyway, it is what it is. Another little section here I'll use my spikes for, and then I'll be good to go. Whew. Hiking in the sun. It is already super hot, only about 8 a.m. Probably should have got a little earlier start, but I wanted to be able to see well going through the sketchy area back there. So there's no perfect way to do it. I did get some feedback from other hikers that they all had really rough days yesterday, so that's kind of nice. I mean, it's not nice that the other hikers had rough days. It's just nice to know I'm not alone. Since I was by myself most of yesterday, I didn't have that information. So yeah, in fact, one hiker I think may have even thought he had maybe a little minor heat stroke yesterday, so he was gonna zero the water today back there somewhere. So yeah, you gotta take care of yourself out here. It's really, really rough. I don't know, like I said, it's not that hot, but like when you're up in these high elevations and so exposed, like that sun right there, it can beat down on you. So anyway, I still got 3 liters of water, so hopefully she'll be good today. I'm gonna take my time and see where I can get. Go from there. Well, yeah, definitely starting to hit the blowdowns. I'd say about a dozen so far to varying degrees. This is my least favorite, where I gotta try to squeeze under. I can't go over, but it's not tall enough to go under easily, so we'll figure it out. And I turned the corner to this. I'm not sure I'm gonna need my spikes or not, but we shall see. It's like not too crazy of a drop off. I feel like I could just fall and get hurt, which is good compared to falling and dying. Whew. All I can say is 0.7. I don't want to talk about it. Also, somebody left some gear up here. It's like a tent and a quilt. I don't know. It's kind of strange again. Whew. Welcome to the mountains. The blowdowns are not disappointing. As you can see, the trail is supposed to come here, but now the new trail goes up there, kind of down a rock slide, just whatever you can figure out. Like it is a tough area. I remember this last year. It doesn't seem like some of the smaller stuff is gone. Some of the bigger stuff, like I remember it specifically. So, I'm trudging along now, hoping to find water eventually. I've got water to drink, but I need water for some other situations, which I guess are less pressing than drinking water, but I don't know. I'm starting to question it. Whew, the very unforgiving blowdowns. Oh my goodness. What's really scary is I didn't even notice it. Apparently some sort of cut under there, so I'll have to address that next time I stop. I just had a nice snack break, pretty quick, at this beautiful viewpoint. Okay, peeps, I have finalized my decision. I am going back to town at the Devil Slide Trail. So, thankfully, this is an area that offers you the opportunity to. I'm not bailing, like, I'm just going to take a break based on some. I'm bleeding, but my co-hikers seem to think it's worse than I do. Like, I don't know. One of them said it looked like I got shot, but I think it's just a little puncture wound. It's not bad. I didn't even feel it, so it can't be that bad. And based on some stomach issues I'm having, some hygiene problems, like all the things, and I'm not even sure I have enough food to get to Cabazon anyway, and it's a heat wave, like no harm, no foul. I'm going to town. No regrets. I'm going to get a place and get a shower and resupply a little bit and then head back out the trail. It actually works out pretty good. I can come back up Devil Slide late in the afternoon and probably hike to Strawberry. It's not too many miles from Saddle Junction, and then hit the snowy part first thing in the morning. Obviously, I'll do some more research and see what it's looking like at that point a couple of days from now, but hopefully it'll be good. I'll check San Jacinto John, see what he says. I'll actually have a few other hikers that'll be ahead of me I can kind of check with too. So anyway, so yeah, small break because I need to get moving. I'm still 3 miles from water. I only got like a half a liter left, but we all do. It's just kind of is what it is in this section. So yeah, let me get moving. Still a few snow areas, just came across that. Didn't need my spikes, just had to be really careful because it is quite a ways down. Okay, peeps, check it out. You're not going to believe this, but my longtime AT followers, this used to be Hannah and Joe Montana. Like, I haven't seen them since Irwin, Tennessee on that Appalachian Trail in 2022. But y'all have new trail names now, right? What are they? Spoon.
Lifeguard.
And Lifeguard. Not quite as cool as Hannah and Joe Montana, but still pretty good. So, how's y'all's hike going? How's y'all's life going?
Amazing. Yeah, made it out on the PCT this year.
Nice.
Yeah, it's going so good. Took a lot to get here, but we're so happy to be here.
They're really fast. They told me they finished the AT in June of 2022, and I finished it in October. So we'll say hello now because it's probably the only time I'll see them. So, but heck yeah, good to see you guys.
Good to see you too.
Wow, what a pick-me-up on a rough day to see Hannah and Joe Montana. Like, what a small hiking world it is. For those of you that didn't follow me on the AT, I met them like really early on in the AT in 2022. And like I said, we all started in like February, but like I said, they finished in June. Like, I don't see how they do it, but kid you not, you know I don't just say stuff, like, might be the nicest couple I met on the entire trail. Like, just super, super sweet, like, just good people. So, yeah, really good to see them out here. And even though I prefer Hannah and Joe Montana to call them that, I will respect their new trail names of Spoon and Lifeguard. But, yeah, super cool to see them. So, yeah, I'm sitting here. I'm trying to melt about a liter of water in my Be Free. I'm only 0.6 from the next campsite that I stayed at last year that had some water there, so I'm hoping it might have it again, so I don't have to like be melting stuff and everything. So yeah, it's been kind of laborious, as you can see. I just post-holed through that little area, and now here, I'll show you. Let me turn it around. And now I'm about to be post-holing through that area over there. It's not as sketchy as it looks. Like, it's not a crazy steep angle, and I've just been doing it without spikes so far, so like it seems like it may be a little bit better. I don't know that spikes help that much just because it's so soft, but so I'm gonna at least try to get to that next campsite. Actually, that might be it that I'm looking at over there, way over there maybe. I'm not 100%, but it's definitely nice. This is not a nice campsite here. It's kind of got a lot of deadfall and things. I mean, it's all right, but it is a nice clear spot here though. If I had my druthers, I might would stay here, but I'm just trying to get as close to Saddle Junction as I can to go into town. Like, I haven't completely ruled it out for the day, but I probably would just post holing the whole way. It'd be too much work, so I might just probably maybe do like I did last year, camp way over there if I can get over there alive, and then go into town early in the morning. We'll see. I just have to figure it out. Okay, I have fallen a few times, so I decided to go ahead and put the spikes on, see if that works a little better. I'm only about 0.3, so from the tent side, I'm pretty sure I'm just going to stay there, but see if I can get there. Ooh, very rough hiking lately for the last couple of miles, but just got to this tent site, and looks like the water may not be as good as it was last year. It's way down there, maybe a trickle, but so I think I'm just going to keep trudging along. It's about 3 o'clock, and I'm only 0.8 from the good water source, so I'm going to try to get to that and then kind of regroup from there. And I would love to get all the way into town today, but it's a tough road to hoe, so let's see. Oop, I'm about to leave my spikes over here. Let me grab those. Let's see what I can do. Okay, Pete, change of plans. I was going to camp, and I just decided to slog my way all the way to Devil's Slide, and now I'm trying to, it's like 5 o'clock. I'm going to try to hike down. There's no service, so I don't know if I can get a ride. I'm going to maybe try to get a ride from somebody in the parking lot possibly, or see what I can figure out. So I'm not sure. We'll see. I'll let you know what happens. Probably won't film much because I'm in a hurry to get down there, so I can try to at least get there before dark. It's only 2.5 miles and it's downhill, so a nice trail, so hopefully I can get in there pretty quick. Okay, I made it down Dunbar Park in about 56 minutes, but unfortunately there is nobody here, so, and I still don't have service. I'm going to have to hike down the road, maybe all the way to Ottawa. I don't know. I think it's about 3 or 4 miles. I don't know, but maybe I can hitch, or if I could just get to service, I think I could maybe figure something out. But we'll see. See what happens. Okay, I got just enough service to call and get a room for tonight, so that's good. Now I just got to get there. I did not have good enough service to try Uber. I think they do have Uber in town, maybe one or two Ubers, I don't know, but so I'm still walking. Trying to hitch, but like nobody's gonna buy going this way yet, so still hopeful. Otherwise, I will get there because I need to get there. Woo! Like, we're through hiker. Sometimes it's harder to go to town and stay on trail, I think, but we'll get there. Still can't get good enough service to get Uber, so I've come to the realization I'm probably just walking this. Oh wait, at least it's kind of downhill, so that's nice. But yeah, I can't believe nobody wants to pick up this grimy, 300-pound, sweaty hiker that looks like he was literally just shot in the arm. Oh my gosh. What a life, what a life.